What if a single silent act, so simple you could do it in your pajamas, held the power to rewire your mind, sharpen your focus, and calm your emotions in under 10 minutes each morning? What if you never told a soul, yet everyone around you noticed a gradual shift in your presence? Imagine slipping into a practice so subtle it almost feels like doing nothing, yet so profound it reshapes your sleep quality, your stress levels, and even your ability to craft new ideas, right there in your own home. For 30 consecutive mornings before the first streaks of dawn lit the sky, I devoted myself to one secret ritual. No smartphone apps, no guided meditations, no motivational speeches, just absolute uninterrupted silence. On day one, my mind panicked. Questions flew. Am I wasting sleep? Did I miss an email? What if I fall back asleep? By day 3, that familiar haze of morning fog began to lift, replaced by a clarity I hadn't felt in years. Day 7 arrived with my first creative breakthrough. A solution to a persistent project challenge crystallized in my mind without effort. By day 10, random flashes of inspiration, lines for a story, tweaks for an ongoing project, popped up unbidden. On day 14, friends remarked, "You seem more serene." Day 20 found me greeting stressors as puzzles instead of crises. And on day 30, a loved one asked if I'd taken up yoga. The truth? My only practice was 10 minutes of stillness each morning. Today, I'll walk you through exactly how I did it, the neuroscience behind why it works, and how you can tailor it to your life. No special equipment required, only your willingness to sit with silence. If waking up means immediately grabbing your phone and reacting to everyone else's agenda, notifications flooding in, headlines vying for your attention, this message is for you. I once equated productivity with busyness, convincing myself that back-to-back tasks and constant stimulation signaled success. Instead, I ended up exhausted, anxious, and creatively blocked. Then, almost by accident, I discovered a radical alternative: pure, unadorned silence. No noise-canceling headphones, no white noise machines, no guided voiceovers. Just me, a quiet seat, and 10 minutes of breathing space. In days, I experienced shifts I'd chased for years through productivity hacks, self-help books, and weekend workshops. Over the next few minutes, I'll guide you step by step, choosing the right spot, settling into posture, using a simple thought labeling technique, and setting a daily intention that carries you from silence into action. By the end, you'll have everything you need to transform your mornings and your mind. Picture your mind as a vast, dim attic filled with towering stacks of dusty boxes, tangled cords spilling across narrow pathways, and forgotten trunks bursting with old fears, unchecked doubts, and half-finished projects. Every attempt to navigate toward clarity sends you stumbling over clutter, worries about the future, regrets from the past, and urgent tasks you replay like broken records. Finding focus feels impossible. Day 1, still before dawn, I tiptoed to my balcony and sat facing the horizon. The humid air pressed against my skin. Closing my eyes, I felt a torrent of thoughts. Am I wasting precious sleep? What if I miss a call? Did I leave the stove on? I silently labeled each, worrying, planning, distracted, and imagined them as colorful balloons drifting upward, dissolving into nothing. 10 minutes stretched like an eternity. My back tingled, my legs buzzed. I glanced at my phone twice, convinced my timer had glitched. Day 4, that acute discomfort eased. I still noticed my thoughts racing, but labeling them became smoother. I heard subtle background sounds, the quiet hum of an air conditioner, a distant car engine, the soft flapping of birds' wings. The silence wasn't empty. It was alive with nuances. Day 7, a genuine aha moment emerged. The answer to a stalled work problem appeared fully formed in my mind's eye, with no effort or deadline pressure. I realized my usual routine's background noise had been drowning out these intuitive insights. Day 14, I began treating my spot like a ritual altar. I placed a small cushion there, lighting an imaginary candle of intention. The 10 minutes shifted from chore to cherished practice. I felt energized rather than drained, curious rather than distracted. Day 21. Creativity surged. I drafted the outline for a passion project I'd shelved months ago, amazed at how easily fresh ideas flowed. My mind felt like a freshly cleaned studio, every tool readily at hand. Day 30. Loved ones commented on my newfound serenity. A colleague asked if I'd started yoga retreats. The truth, my practice was simpler and more accessible. A daily appointment with silence where the only agenda was no agenda. By deliberately silencing external stimuli, I down-regulated my DMN. With no phone buzzing or music blaring, my brain began pruning hyperactive stress pathways while reinforcing circuits linked to focus, creative insight, and emotional equilibrium. Research shows that even brief daily spans of quiet can boost gray matter density in the hippocampus, key for memory formation, and the prefrontal cortex, critical for decision-making, while simultaneously dampening overactivity in the amygdala, the fear response center. An equally powerful mechanism is the simple act of labeling your thoughts. By naming each mental event, thinking, planning, worrying, feeling, you activate the lateral prefrontal cortex, enhancing top-down control and reducing emotional reactivity. This creates cognitive distance. You move from being consumed by your thoughts to observing them with curiosity. In plain terms, silence is like fertilizer and pruning shears for your mind. It nourishes the regions responsible for insight, creativity, and calm, while trimming away tangled vines of stress and rumination. Over the course of 30 days, these incremental neural changes accumulate, yielding lasting improvements in mood stability, mental clarity, and innovative capacity. Internal activation. Here's the step-by-step blueprint you can follow every morning for 30 days. 1. Timing and setting, 2 minutes. Wake up 30 minutes earlier than usual. Choose a reliable spot, your balcony, a quiet corner, or even your parked car. 2. Posture and breathing, 1 minute. Sit with a straight spine and feet grounded. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 2, exhale for 6. 3. Silent observation, 10 minutes. Notice whatever arises, thoughts, emotions, bodily sensations. Gently label each, thinking, planning, worrying, sensing. Visualize each as a noob drifting through a clear sky, then let it pass. 4. 1 minute intention. Formulate a concise intention for the day, such as I choose patience or I seek growth. Hold that intention for a few quiet breaths. 5. Gentle transition. Open your eyes slowly. Stretch your arms overhead, roll your shoulders. Carry the calm into your first activity, making coffee, journaling, or diving into work. To reinforce the habit, mark each session on a calendar or pair it with another morning ritual, after brushing your teeth or before that first cup of tea. 7. Transformative. By day 30, the changes were unmistakable. Traffic no longer triggered my stress response. Missed emails transformed into simple reminders rather than crises. Creative ideas emerged unbidden throughout the day. It felt as though the cluttered attic of my mind had been converted into a well-organized studio, where every thought had space to exist without overwhelming the whole. What silence taught me is that presence is the most powerful tool we have. It doesn't require extravagant retreats or expensive courses, just consistency and curiosity. Each day, you gift yourself those 10 minutes of stillness. You build an inner refuge you can return to whenever distraction or overwhelm strikes. Transformation rarely happens through grand gestures. It emerges from small, steadfast choices. 10 minutes of daily silence may seem insignificant, yet its ripple effects extend into every facet of your life. Richer relationships, more inspired work, and a deeper sense of well-being. Embrace the quiet and watch how it turns ordinary mornings into gateways for lasting change. 8. Deep Teaching 1. Resilience through stillness. Pausing creates the space needed to choose thoughtful responses rather than impulsive reactions. 2. Observer's perspective. Labeling thoughts shifts you from being overwhelmed by mental chatter to consciously guiding your focus. 3. Neural growth. Consistent quiet strengthens brain regions tied to memory, learning, and emotional regulation. 4. Compound effect. Regular 10-minute sessions outperform infrequent, lengthy retreats. Consistency trumps intensity. 5. Intention fuels action. A clear daily intention channels newfound calm into concrete behaviors throughout your day. 6. Curiosity catalyst. Silence uncovers questions and insights that spark creativity and innovation. 7. Emotional balance. Reduced amygdala. Activation means fewer knee-jerk fear reactions and more equanimity. 8. Creative incubation. A blank mental canvas invites the emergence of deeper ideas and solutions. 9. Self-reliance. This practice requires only you and your breath. No tools, no apps, no extra cost. 10. Lifelong skill. Once you cultivate this habit, you carry an accessible refuge within you for any challenge ahead. Ready to transform your mornings and your entire mindset? Accept the 30-day challenge. 1. Adjust your alarm 30 minutes earlier. 2. Secure your quiet spot of choice. 3. Follow the 5-step blueprint: posture, breathing, observation, intention, and transition.